Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chris, and I'm here with Jason, and I'm gonna do this thing where I interview my friends. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but people do weird things on the internet all the time. So, really, for the internet's sake, it's not that weird. We're at a hotel room right now in northern San Francisco. Nice place. I drove here at 6 a.m. He's got a story about it. Introduce yourself. I'm just talking, and it's kind of weird.
Hey, I'm Jason. I am from Portland, Oregon. You know, the rainy city north of California, between here and Seattle. The reason we are here in San Francisco is I am attending the Academy of Art San Francisco. Today was my open house interview day, and it was really the only chance for me to get down here and see the school. So, brought my awesome friend Chris here down with me. Or he drove up from Fresno. Went on some sweet adventures. I'm running on about 4 hours of sleep completely, so I'm pretty exhausted.
So why not ask you a bunch of questions, have you talk about your life?
Exactly. Why not? Let's go.
All right. So, I don't know. What's Portland like right now?
Rainy.
Rainy.
It's interesting. It's kind of
Do you know about the California drought right now?
No, I do not.
We'd kill for some rain. Well, that's what they're telling us. They're telling us on the news that we are in a drought. And to me, it seems like we are because usually it rains more. The weather's been weird, global warming and nonsense. If you believe in that. I don't know what you believe in.
I just let it happen.
You just let it happen.
But, I mean, from what I've heard, the Bay Area, Oakland in general, has been getting hit with some rain because the last couple A's games have been rained out.
Yeah, just a couple. Yeah, just this past week it's been raining. I guess our precipitation average, as the news likes to say, is lower than it usually is for the year, and it's been declining recently. But a couple years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, it was raining so much that they were worried that the dams would overflow.
Mm.
So I feel like this is just a natural cycle that the Earth goes through. But,
I think you guys, California in general, needs to learn some lessons from the Great Northwest.
Okay, what are some things?
I don't know, just be ready for it. It's going to happen.
Okay.
I feel that when California gets hit with rain, they don't know what to do. And it's kind of a freak out moment. Now, this is just talking from my perception up in Portland. Because, like, for instance, I used to live in Chicago.
Uh-huh.
And when Chicago gets hit with snow, not saying like that snow they're getting now, because that's pretty bad, but normal amount of snow that they would get, they got those roads cleaned up in a heartbeat.
I'm bad with snow.
That's what happens out here, because no one knows what to do with snow.
Well, it's all palm trees and good times over here.
And In-N-Out burgers.
In-N-Out burger. You like In-N-Out burger?
I do. I like my triple.
Triple. I only know one guy. Well, he didn't eat a triple. He wanted to eat 8x8.
No.
But they refused to make him an 8x8 and said, we'll make you either, 4 2x2s?
Mm-hmm.
Or 2 4x4s. And then he was like, give me 2 4x4s, and I'm just going to put them together and eat them. And he did it. And he started getting meat sweats. And I was seriously worried that he was going to die. I haven't had meat in a long time, but, are meat sweats, a real thing?
I've never had them.
Oh.
I mean, I sweat, but not from eating meat.
You haven't gone hard. Oh, also, I'm wearing this cardigan. I don't know, I'm trying them out. But
you look snazzy.
I think every one of these video, lecture series things, it's not a lecture, it's a conversation. I'm going to do this. So I've got some questions here.
You should also change, one piece with it. So, wear a bow tie.
Yeah.
Change the color.
Bow ties are cool.
Put your hair a different way.
I mean, if I have to, get more than one cardigan, that's...
No. Leave the same cardigan. It's just subtle differences with the cardigan.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And don't really mention them.
This is the first episode. I'm learning.
People that watch this, if you can leave a comment, see if you can find the subtle difference every time he wears a cardigan. Because it would be interesting to see how often he changes it.
The reason I'm doing this is I do a podcast with my friends, a video game conversational podcast called The Console Club podcast, which is actually called The Noisy Pixel. I don't know.
I got a console.
You got a console?
I do.
You're trying to sell it, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, if it sells, sure.
Okay. But as of right now, you have one.
As of right now, I do have one.
You should add me on the PSN.
I don't really get on PSN.
Oh, but I mean...
I don't play online. I play by myself. I'm very bad at video games. I die about 50 times in like 5 minutes.
Well, I stream myself playing video games, and I'm bad at it.
I would never stream myself playing video games because I have an anger issue when I play them. I've broken about 3 controllers.
Oh, I've never gotten that angry.
See, I get frustrated.
You get frustrated? Do you
that
turn...
That is one of my words I can never say correctly.
Do you turn to the Hulk? Okay, here, let's back on the script here.
Alright.
So we saw Captain America tonight. And I'll say that was a good movie. But one of the things that I couldn't stop like noticing and staring at on the screen was just how perfect of a human being Chris Evans is. Would you agree with that?
Steven Rogers.
Yeah, Steve Rogers, the actor. Chris Evans. What he had to do to like, get swole up for that role, and like
visual effects, man.
Was it visual effects?
Some of it was.
I mean, I feel like he didn't eat a donut or a cupcake to prepare for that role.
That man doesn't need one. I mean, he can eat one and it'll add another pack to his however many packs in his stomach.
See, I wish that happened. I wish that...
Me too.
That if I ate a cupcake... Because I can't resist cupcakes. I could never be Captain America because of that. Well, first, I'm brown. And he's not. Captain America...
He could be the flying guy.
Not brown. Falcon. That's cool. But who do you find as a perfect male specimen?
As a perfect male specimen?
Yeah, weird question for the first question, isn't it?
I mean, you can't go wrong with some Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson, you're a Samuel L. fan.
I am. I mean, it's the bald head.
Was it also because he was Mace Windu?
Who?
He was Mace Windu. And
oh.
You don't recognize?
Star Wars.
Yeah. Well,
I did not.
That's barely Star Wars. Some people choose...
Those movies that seem to come before but after.
Yeah, it's controversial.
I mean... Obviously, I didn't like him if I don't remember him in that movie.
But he was the best part of those movies.
Well, a lot of people think Jar Jar Binks was.
No, I think unanimously everybody has rescinded that they thought Jar Jar Binks was cool.
Well, did you know they're going to put Jar Jar Binks in some...
I did not know that.
I had to count how many movies were out.
What is wrong with George Lucas? He's losing his mind.
It's not him. It's his son.
Oh, is his son in charge of these assets?
It's his son. George gave his power to his son.
This is awful. You're just bumming me out in my favorite city.
I'm sorry. Well, then change the subject.
All right, back on to Captain America.
Yeah.
How did you react to when Marvel purchased Disney?
Other
way around. Disney purchased Marvel.
I didn't really care.
You didn't really care?
No. I mean, it didn't lose any flavor.
Okay.
I mean, it was still, I think, same stories, same aspect that they wanted to go with. I mean, it was just a matter of naming rights.
Okay.
I mean, and if you look at it, like, the comic books haven't changed. They're not toning them down.
Okay, yeah.
So, I really have no problem
No,
with
I completely agree with you, but, the universe of people within the real universe that enjoy comic books felt like Disney was just going to ruin it, that they were going to misuse everything and change everything and make it more, I guess Disney-like.
PG?
PG. I mean, they said they won't make our movie because they're a family company, but, I mean, to me, I feel like they're just doing nothing but good stuff. Like, the movie I'm most excited for this summer isn't Spider-Man or X-Men.
Oh, come on.
It's Guardian. I mean, I'm excited for those movies.
Spider-Man.
I love those movies.
Spider-Man.
But Guardians of the Galaxy, that was one of my favorite things. With Bautista.
Or Barista.
Do people call him Barista?
I
call him Dave.
In my world of wrestling fandom, along with all my other friends, we call him Barista. Because in one episode of SmackDown, Michael Cole sounded like he kept calling him Barista.
Oh, we don't need to have a Michael Cole conversation.
I don't know.
That's a complete different... We could do a 2-hour conversation on Michael Cole.
And JBL.
I'm pretty sure. I love JBL.
Do you think they're a couple?
No.
I feel like they're like those Sonic guys on the commercials who like go out on Sonic dates, but they go out on like podcast dates instead to climb mountains together.
Do they do that?
Yeah, they climb
See,
mountains
I
together.
haven't been following wrestling or the personal lives of wrestlers really.
Oh, we could get into personal lives,
Oh man.
but we won't go there. This isn't TMZ.
Oh, whoa, TMZ.
Yeah. Anyways, on wrestling, I hear you want my
Yeah, let's get your WrestleMania
my
predictions.
grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania 30 picks.
All right, so I'm really surprised that this is the match card.
Should you read the match card for our fans here, or do you want to go one by one?
I'm gonna go one by one and just see why you think. All right, so this is really weird. I did not know that the Usos are the current reigning tag team champions.
Yeah, man, Rikishi's sons.
Yeah, I mean that's really.
You know
cool.
who they beat?
Who'd they beat?
The New Age Outlaws.
I feel like we could.
Oh, you didn't know? You better call somebody.
Oh, all right. Okay. So
I set you up for that.
Yeah,
perfectly.
that was way too good.
It was.
So we've got the Usos versus the Real Americans. I know who that is.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Wait, who are they?
That's Jack Swagger and Claudio Castagnoli. But what is he in the WWE?
Antonio Cesaro.
Antonio Cesaro.
We the people.
Okay. Do they still have Zeb Coulter?
Yeah, man.
That's awesome.
He's gonna picket those lines between the Americans and Mexico.
Ooh, that's kind of weird. Where were they last year at WrestleMania? Was Antonio Cesaro on the card last year? I can't even remember.
I don't remember,
but I know.
I know he's got in this in the last 6 months he's blown up. But I was on the WWE Network watching United Champions, and he did face Zack Ryder for the United States Championship.
That's when he won it, and he held it for a long time.
No, that wasn't when Zack Ryder won it. Antonio Cesaro.
Antonio Cesaro won it.
Yeah. Yeah. And he had Akazana. And I don't know whatever happened to her.
I was watching it. Is she? I don't know if she's still.
She's still around. I mean, let's continue. I mean,
let's talk about Jack Swagger real quick. What a fall from grace. That guy. Last year at WrestleMania, he was wrestling for the title, was he not?
Yeah. But do you remember what happened leading up to that?
I mean, I know about him drunk driving in Missouri or in the South.
Drugs and
yeah. But I mean, now he's opening WrestleMania.
Well, he's not even opening. He's on the pre-show.
Oh, is this a pre-show?
This is a pre-show match. So this
is free on YouTube, or do they still put it on YouTube?
Now with the WWE Network, brother.
Okay.
You have to get the network to watch it.
So it's
only $10.
I mean, that's a good deal. I'm probably going to purchase it in the future.
You need it. I have it.
Okay.
I love it.
So they're going against the Los Matadores, which are they over? Do people like them?
No.
No?
They didn't have another tag team to put in there.
Oh.
I mean, you got to tell who comes next.
And then who's Ryback?
Ryback and Curtis Axel.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait, do I like Curtis Axel?
Mr. Perfect's son.
I do like Curtis Axel.
How do you like Curtis Axel? Nobody likes Curtis Axel.
Well, I liked him last year or 2 years ago. He was really good and up and coming.
I've never liked that man.
That's kind of a big deal. Okay, so who do you think's gonna walk away with the titles?
The
out
Usos?
Of this match? The Usos? They're gonna.
They just got the titles.
They just got the titles.
Yeah.
I mean, Ryback needs a title. When was the last time Ryback had a title?
I don't remember because he is horrible.
He is horrible, but
I mean,
he was so big.
He was, and then he faced John Cena, and you know what happens when you face John Cena? You don't win.
Whoa.
Although
we'll
we will get in.
We'll go to that next. Okay, so you heard it here first. The Usos are walking out of WrestleMania. They're gonna walk out of New Orleans with the gold around their waist.
The
Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
Holding gold.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Now, this next match, this is kind of weird because I didn't know.
Oh, this one.
I didn't know that these guys were still together. But it looks like it's the Shield. Actually, I knew they were together. I'm talking about the New Age Outlaws and Kane versus the Shield.
Well, I just told you that New Age Outlaws were together.
Yeah, but I mean, they're still wrestling.
They have to wrestle with shirts because they're old.
Wait, does Billy Gunn wear a shirt when he wrestles?
I think they both do.
Well, I mean,
I know Road Dogg.
Road Dogg always has.
Yeah.
As far as I remember, do they have sleeves on their shirts, or do they have?
No, they pull off the DX days and do shirtless or sleeveless.
So they're still swole up in the bicep area.
A little bit, you know.
Okay.
40-year-old bicep. That's.
And how does Kane fit in this? Like, how is he with the New Age Outlaws?
Kane is the director of like talent or something. I don't know. He gave up his mask.
Okay, he gave up his mask
He's
again.
corporate Kane again.
He's corporate Kane again. Does he still make fire come out of the ring?
Yeah.
Is it like corporate fire?
Yeah. It's like money.
Oh, wow.
That's is that what you would imagine?
Corporate fire?
Corporate fire?
I don't know. I'd feel hot fire. Hotter fire than normal.
Or would it be like get back to work fire?
You're fired. That kind of.
No, that's Vince.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
so who's gonna win this match?
the Shield.
The Shield?
It's gonna be the face turn of the Shield because they've been having some turmoil within their group.
Well, okay. See, I've known that they've had turmoil. You don't think they're gonna break up here?
Roman Reigns. It's gonna be his chance to make the wrestling ring his.
But I like Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, he needs to lose that title. But you remember what they were saying for a while, that they were going to unify the IC and the U.S. title?
Are they really going to unify that
They
title?
want to. I mean,
I don't understand what is going on.
The IC title isn't even being defended.
Really? Who's the Intercontinental Champion?
Big E Langston.
Big E Langston's the Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
I like that guy. And why isn't he on this card?
Because he's in. Oh, see, you don't have the Andre the Giant Battle Royal over the top Battle Royal.
Well, because no one cares about that.
Hulk Hogan does.
Hulk Hogan does? Okay, well, who's going to win that then?
I don't know. It's 30 people.
Pick one. I'm going to pick Zack Ryder. You heard it here, folks. Zack Ryder's going to win the Andre the Giant International Open. Yes, you know it.
There you go. I got Great Khali.
The Great Khali winning?
Yeah, I got the Great Khali.
All right. Do we know who's all in that 30-man over the top rope rumble, or are they just going to empty the locker room?
No. They say who's in it, but I don't remember. I think like Christian's in it, Big E's in it. It's like everybody you would think that's not on your upcoming roster.
And it's probably gonna be like a 5-minute match. Anybody like?
And it's I think it's a kickoff match. So like it's the first match of the evening.
So are the Usos gonna be in that match too?
No.
They don't get to be.
I don't know. It's not. I don't know.
Oh well. I
don't care for the match. I don't really care who's in it or who's not in it.
I mean.
But you got Zack Ryder. I got Big E.
The only thing I care about is it's for Andre.
Okay, and that's a good point.
I mean, mad respect. All right. The other thing I don't have on here is the Divas match Battle Royal. It's a Battle Royal, right?
Yeah.
Or is it one of those scatter for the championship things?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows what it is?
Vicky Guerrero will not say until WrestleMania.
Okay.
So it's a mystery. But what do you think of AJ Lee holding the title for the Punk length?
I like AJ Lee a lot. I mean, she's a hard worker. She seems really cool.
You know, her and Punk are getting married.
Yeah,
right?
that's cool.
Yeah, congratulations.
Do we know who's in that match?
Girls.
So, do you think I
think Summer Rae.
Uh-huh.
It's like that Total Divas cast.
So, do you think that AJ Lee will be walking out of WrestleMania still champion? You think this is their opportunity to take the title off of her?
Yes. And I think the Bella that's marrying Daniel Bryan's going to win it.
You think?
Because
Okay.
Total Divas season finale is the WrestleMania episode.
Oh.
So, and we will get to my other reasoning coming up.
So do you watch Total Divas? Okay. I've never watched it.
No.
I know one of my friends watches it.
No, I don't watch it.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
Just don't.
Okay. Well, if AJ... I'm going to say AJ Lee's going to walk out with it, but if she doesn't, I think they're going to give it to Natty Neidhart. Or, for some reason, Beth Phoenix comes out and wins, because I was a big fan of Beth Phoenix.
What about Trish Stratus?
Well, Trish Stratus is my ultimate #1 favorite diva of all time. I can barely speak because I'm so excited at how much I love Trish Stratus.
Calm down, buddy. Calm down. We all love Trish.
Yeah.
But I was more of a Lita. Man.
Did you know I met her?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Met her at an H2O show.
Wow.
I'll show you the picture sometime.
Was she guilty by association?
No, but she was standing on the stage singing that song.
Nice.
And I was like, what are you doing here? And she was like, I'm just hanging out at a show.
Did she do a Hurricanrana on you?
No, I wish. And I didn't get to see her underwear, and I was like, it's weird. because I've
That
seen
is
you.
weird.
I've seen you in your underwear.
She probably hated wearing those. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
Could you just imagine wrestling a match wearing a thong
Well, let's ask Billy.
up your butt?
Let's ask Billy Gunn.
I don't want to ask Billy Gunn because
Hey, he was the greatest king of the ring of all time. Billy Gunn. Okay. So next match. This one I'm interested
What do
in.
we got?
We got John Cena versus Bray Wyatt. And what's his stable called? The Family?
Yeah, the Wyatts.
The Wyatts, yeah.
Follow the buzzards.
Yeah, no, last year when I got out of wrestling, when I was watching it, like that was my favorite thing.
Dude, they're awesome.
How come they're not the tag team champions?
Because they're not really a tag team.
Those two big ass guys, man.
They're more of like a group of 3, and they randomly assign 2 people to attack.
Mm-hmm.
Usually it's just Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. But
those are their names?
Yeah.
That's cool. They're very much like the CM Punk Straight Edge Society, but without the whole politics and...
But he speaks in riddles.
It's freaking awesome.
That's how he was in NXT.
Yeah, I watched him in NXT and I was a big fan.
Yeah.
So who's walking out the winner here?
Bray Wyatt.
Yeah. I can see that happening.
Because that's about as far as John Cena will go to becoming a heel.
Is he becoming
a bad
heel?
guy?
Wait, is he turning a heel right now?
No. He'll never turn bad. Because...
Well, yeah, he's himself. He's always going to be himself.
And because all the children that he, grants wishes for won't know what to do.
You know, he granted a wish for me.
Really?
We were in Fresno and he brought back Thugonomics.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was
What
awesome.
are you dying of?
Huh?
What are you dying
Well,
of?
I'm not dying of anything. I'm dying of wishing that he can bring back Thugonomics. Because...
What was this? What was it say? Was it this?
Yeah, he would go like this and he'd say
Word
Word Life, and then he'd do the You Can't See Me.
You want to know a funny story about You Can't See Me?
What?
When I go to bathrooms and I go to the paper towel thing and it says like wave your hand, I like to go like this. You can't see me, and sometimes paper towels come out anyway.
Oh no!
But sometimes they don't
No,
because they can't see me.
Do you realize like how awesome that theme song was? Where he's like, "I'm untouchable, but I'm forcing you to feel me."
I got out of wrestling when he was a Mr. Thugonomics.
Really, that's when I was like at that stage in 7th and 8th grade where it was like wrestling. I liked it, but I didn't really have time to watch it because I was going out on Friday nights and hanging out.
Yeah, we got real lives.
Yeah, I started going to shows and stuff. But like, I would watch him and I'd be like, this guy's really cool, because he'd come out, wearing his throwback jerseys to whatever city he was in, and then start busting rhymes. It was cool. I like John Cena.
You know who I liked back in that day?
Who?
Kurt Angle.
I like Carlito, because he'd bite out the apple and spit it in your face.
You know who was better than Carlito?
Razor Ramon?
Eddie Guerrero.
Well, Eddie Guerrero is the greatest one of all time. Big ups to Eddie.
We were talking about Eddie on the way up here because I asked about the Cow Palace. And this man spurts out title winning.
He won the title.
He did.
The Cow Palace. I've never been. I kind of want to go to the Cow Palace just to know that Eddie Guerrero walked out of there with a world championship.
I've slapped hands with Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, jeez.
I know.
We can talk about that later. Okay.
All right, let's continue.
So this is a two-parter here. I want to know, who do you think will win? Will it be the death of the Yes movement because Triple H is going to beat him? No? No? Okay. So the interesting stipulation for this match is if
whoever wins goes into the title match
against Randy Orton and Bautista.
Bautista.
Okay. Now,
who ripped his pants 2 Mondays ago, running to the ring.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, Bautista, what are you doing? Okay. Now, see, I can see this going either way. I can see Triple H putting an end to the Yes movement, going into that triple threat match, and then winning the title for himself. Again.
Yeah. But will that turn into Evolution again?
I mean,
Ric Flair won't come back, but
Ric
still,
Flair
that's 3 of the 4.
But Stone Cold's coming back.
Yeah.
Maybe
but
Stone Cold...
we don't know what his role.
Maybe he becomes the Ric Flair of Evolution. He fills in that spot left by Ric Flair. He's done it before. The Alliance. That's when I stopped watching wrestling.
I can't believe you are comparing Stone Cold Steve Austin to Ric Flair.
I mean, I love Ric Flair, but let's see what Stone Cold
Woo!
Steve Austin did. He
Yeah. What didn't he do?
What didn't he do exactly? He made a surly drunk redneck, the most popular gimmick. Like,
He made this straight edge kid think beer was cool.
oh no,
Yeah, but I never drank it. I used to go in the back and break water bottles full of water
that's
and dump them on myself with my
that's too
Stone Cold Steve Austin shirt.
that's too Triple H. You should have used Sprite.
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 I didn't
Or
want
Pepsi.
No.
That's what CM Punk did.
Or apple juice.
If you drink too much apple juice, you'll poop your pants. You'll get diarrhea.
You know what also makes you poop?
What?
Those Lego things. Have you ever had those Lego candies?
No. Oh, but I'm not gonna have them now.
Don't have them. Don't have the
Okay.
green ones. Your poop will be green.
So what I think will happen. This is me. Triple H is gonna win. Give himself the title.
What I think is going to happen is Daniel Bryan's going to win
Okay.
because John Cena will come out.
John Cena's gonna come out.
No, I take that back. Stone Cold will come out.
Stone
And
Cold
he'll
will
be
come out.
like, just Stone Cold said Daniel Bryan should win the title and then crack some beers.
And then The Rock will come out.
Who cares about The Rock?
I mean, people care about The Rock still. Does he have a movie coming out yet?
I don't know. He's filming Hercules.
I mean, The Rock will come out, and then it'll set up Stone Cold versus The Rock.
No. It's
Then
supposed
Shawn
to-
Michaels
no,
will come out.
No.
This is my. I'm just
No.
living.
It's Stone Cold versus CM Punk at WrestleMania 31
at
in
31.
San Francisco.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing.
Well, more Santa Clara.
we'll be doing this.
But
We'll be doing this video in a year then.
Yeah. Because we're
Right
going to
here.
WrestleMania.
Not in this. Maybe not in this hotel room, but in another one. And we'll be saying who's gonna win. Who's gonna win, Stone Cold or CM Punk?
CM Punk.
And I'll say The Rock will win.
What is this turning into a triple threat again?
Maybe. You never know. You never know. I mean.
Okay. So now let's just be real. If Daniel Bryan wins, who wins out of the triple threat? Do you really think having X amount of people in the dome chanting yes and Bryan not winning the title?
Absolutely, because
he's gonna win the title.
he dropped the title. He dropped the title to Sheamus in 12 seconds.
That was a couple years ago.
I mean, I'm just saying, they have literally.
Do you know Sheamus is in The Walking Dead now?
What? Is this a true story?
No. There's a character in The Walking Dead that looks like Sheamus.
And where's Sheamus on this card?
In the Battle Royal
Oh my gosh.
with Christian.
Fella, what happened?
He hit his chest too many times.
And where's Dolph Ziggler in this?
In the Battle Royal. I'm telling you, everyone that's not on this so-called great WrestleMania card is in that Battle Royal.
See, why isn't...
Hey, maybe The Rock and Stone Cold will be in the Battle Royal.
Shoot. Why isn't the undercard for this Randy Orton versus Batista
Wait, you're
versus
missing a
Triple
match.
H? What's the other match?
Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar.
Oh, well, we know Undertaker's going to win that one. That's a given.
But you never...
But I mean,
you went out of order.
we can discuss it. I just didn't...
Undertaker's going to win.
I felt like that.
There,
There we
we're
go. We're
done.
done. It'll win for Paul Bearer.
All right,
Inducted in the
folks.
Hall of Fame.
If there is a comment section below this video, you tell us what you think the cards are.
Oh, man.
The winners.
We're going to have to upload this video right now.
No, don't.
Let's go off the script here. Since WrestleMania is about 12 hours away, something like that,
Sure,
right?
whatever. But we're going to be at the A's game.
We're going to be at an A's game. My family would be proud. They're all A's fans. I was... a lot of my family's from
Who's
the
going to
East
win
Bay.
tomorrow?
I'm going to hope the A's win.
Do you have more of them
For the
on your
Bay.
fantasy roster? Is
For the
that
Bay.
why?
I don't think I have a single Oakland A's player on my roster. I have Justin Smoke, though.
Yeah?
And
He's going to hit a home run.
I have Kyle Seager. He's on 0 for 8.
Whatever.
So I guess he's due.
Yeah.
He's due. I like Justin Smoke. I liked him when he was with the Rangers, and I thought that it was a good deal for them, for the Mariners to get him like 3 years ago. But I hope that we're gonna go through a really tight game.
I want a ball.
I want it to end in a walk-off. You want a ball? Did you bring a glove? I didn't bring a
No.
glove.
I brought my glove.
Your glove right here. You're gonna barehand it?
No,
Yeah,
I'm just
dude.
going to go ask politely down at the dugout.
Oh, that's how you're gonna.
May I have a ball, sir?
Oh,
Ma'am,
they're
sir?
gonna be like, "How old are you?"
Not as old as you want me to
Whoa,
be.
that's a. I'm just gonna take a drink.
Water break.
I'm just gonna take a drink. I don't know what to say to that. I'm really excited. I've never been to the Coliseum, but my family, a lot of
It's not gonna be a lot of people there.
Are you sure?
Well, it's Sunday, and it's hot.
Kids turn the bases on Sunday,
Yeah, I know.
right? So I mean, there'll be families. I feel like this is where they gear, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. The A's are a winning team, and they didn't start selling out the stadium until
Playoffs.
yeah, 2 weeks before the playoffs. It seems like.
Yeah.
And they've won the division 2 years in a row now,
Yes.
and that's crazy. And they might move. They might leave Oakland.
To Santa Clara.
That'd be terrible.
Because that's where everybody's going, apparently.
Yeah.
But they can't.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
They have to fight the Giants.
yeah, I've heard that there's more rulings on that coming up soon. They should move to Sacramento.
Dude, it's 120 in the morning.
Yeah, the Sacramento sucks. It's 1:20, so
Yeah.
WrestleMania is actually 10 hours away.
Well,
I don't know what time it
starts
starts.
at 4
What
o'clock.
time does coverage start? Is Big Show?
4.
Is Big Show on the card?
I don't know.
Or is he doing
I think
commentary?
he's in the Battle Royal. I think, actually, I take back. I think he's going to win it.
Oh, he's gonna win. What
Yeah.
about Booker T? What's Booker T doing?
Being Booker T.
No, you know who's gonna win the Battle Royal? Hornswoggle. I rescind my former
Hornswoggle.
Hornswoggle. I don't. Well, you said if they're not on the card. How fitting would that be? Hornswoggle winning the Andre the Giant over the top rope 30-man Battle Royal Invitational.
It won't happen, but sure.
I don't-
Dreamers can dream.
Either that or Ken Kennedy will come back.
He's in that TNA. Are you talking about the guy who used to have the microphone come down?
Yeah, that guy was rad. Yeah, I know Ken Anderson. Man, I had his action figure signed and everything. Met him and we're like, "You're gonna be the next champion." He's like, "I know." And then
That's what they all say.
And then he's gone.
Then they get to the arena and they're like, "Sorry, we're not using you." Do you remember Sunday Night Heat?
I remember Sunday Night Heat.
They should bring that back.
And they have superstars. They've got main events. Don't they have a show like every night, kind of?
Well, they have house shows.
Well, I mean, like that they air on televised or
No.
now through the WWE network.
Well, I mean,
They had superstars. I heard superstars.
well, main events mostly on the network now.
Yeah, main event's good though.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I did get on TV with Natalia during main event in Portland.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're second row.
I was second row.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you have a sign? They let you carry signs down there?
Yeah. I had a sign.
What was your sign?
I don't remember.
What's the best sign you've ever made?
The best? I got taken at WrestleMania. I don't know. It was a WrestleMania sign. But I
Oh,
got
get
taken
a load of this. This guy's been to 3 WrestleManias. He's gonna go to 4.
next year.
What was your favorite WrestleMania memory from going to WrestleMania?
My favorite WrestleMania memory?
I know this is hard because all the WrestleManias
Okay.
are amazing.
Okay. WrestleMania 19 was my first one in Seattle.
Okay.
Favorite memory, which I didn't know at the time, but Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock in his last match ever. The second favorite memory, can I give I don't know, three
Yeah,
memories?
just talk about WrestleMania, like what your favorite things are about it.
Okay.
Like, from you actually going.
Brock Lesnar screwing up the Shooting Star Press and giving himself a concussion.
Wait, you were at that one?
Yeah, that was the Seattle one.
Oh my gosh.
That was sweet.
Who did he try to do it on? Kurt Angle?
Yeah. Although I was a little disappointed in the Undertaker match because it was in the Badass days, and don't get me wrong, Limp Bizkit did his theme song, and I was pretty stoked.
So you've actually seen Limp Bizkit?
Yeah, man, I'm not
Technically.
ashamed.
No, I mean that's
He
awesome.
didn't play break stuff though.
I just want to hear break stuff live.
Yeah, it's
I'll
just one of those
probably-
days.
Play break stuff.
Oh, back to memories. What else happened? At
See, that's weird. See, I just wish that they didn't play up the streak. Like, the streak is a big deal, but I hate how it's always like, someone coming out, I'm going to end your streak, and then they don't, obviously.
CM Punk should have ended it. But
Yeah.
then again, it was CM Punk versus the table.
Yeah.
Because remember, he didn't break the table. He missed at the table.
That
His knee took the brunt of the fall.
was a really good match.
That was an amazing match. Or the WrestleMania before that, Undertaker versus Triple H in the Hell in a Cell.
I didn't watch that one.
Oh,
Wait, no, I did, and I was angry because why was the Hell in a Cell there? They barely used it. There was no reason for it at all, other than that it was the Hell in a Cell.
well, I mean, who really cares? It's a Hell in a Cell.
I mean,
I want to see one in my life.
I would have. I would have just rather had it been a regular match.
We can't mash the Hell in a Cell of Undertaker versus Mankind.
Well, duh. Yeah, I feel like they should just get rid of the Hell in a Cell.
They won't.
It's too played out.
They have a pay-per-view called Hell in a Cell.
I know, and that's so lame. They have a pay-per-view called Money in the Bank. See, instead of this this 30-man battle royal that Hornswoggle's going to win.
They used to do a Money in the Bank at WrestleMania.
And those
or a
were
ladder
awesome
match
matches.
or
Yeah,
some sort.
those were awesome matches. Those are way more awesome than...
Do you remember the ladder match
before.
at SummerSlam in like 2007?
The
Hardys versus the Dudleys versus
yes,
Edge and Christian?
that was the first one, right? The first DLC?
No, it was like the second.
It was the second TLC? Yeah. I mean, I've watched that ladder match DVD.
But that's the most famous ladder match.
Hey, funny story about the ladder match DVD. My friend Brett, he...
Hitman Hart?
No, he has 2 T's in his name.
Oh.
He...
doesn't Bret Hart, WWE guy, have 2 T's?
No, 1 T.
Oh.
Brett with 1 T.
Shows how much I know.
Oh, you just don't pay attention to the names. It's okay. It's okay. Spelling's irrelevant. But
yeah, I'm going to an art school. We don't spell.
Oh, well. Anyways, we're at this meet and greet for Matt
I
Hardy.
wonder what the people behind us think.
Or the people over here.
Or
I was,
the people
I
over
was
here.
yelling, "Oh, is the pacifier on?" But we were at a meet and greet for Matt Hardy, and
Why?
because it was Matt Hardy.
Jeff Hardy was so much better.
I
I was like the one person I cheered that was always on drugs.
Man, I like Matt Hardy more than I like Jeff Hardy.
No, man, Jeff Hardy. I wanted to
Controversial.
beat Jeff Hardy.
Well,
I was called Kid Chaos in my independent days.
Kid Chaos.
Called Backyard Wrestling.
I was just always Chris Crucial. But we met Matt Hardy.
I would have destroyed you.
And he had like a PR. She had a PR chick or whatever.
Yeah.
With him.
Was it Lita?
No, it wasn't. But
Is that how you met Lita?
What? No. But when he went to go sign the thing.
Was he decided between H2O and Dropkick Murphys?
No. What?
You
No.
You didn't see that tour?
No, I didn't see that tour.
I got yelled at by security at that tour. Because I was a straight edge kid, not drinking at a Dropkick Murphy show.
They were telling you to drink?
No, they're just like, you shouldn't be here. You're not drinking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I met Ken Casey. He's
Anyways,
a nice
continue.
guy. But anyways, so my friend Brett just likes to ask wrestlers the most ridiculous questions ever.
Yeah?
So he's talking to him.
Does he call them by their, like, independent names?
Yeah, he called him like when he was like high voltage.
Really?
He was like, "Hey, so if I were to go on eBay and bought a signed high voltage 8x10 by you, would it be real or fake?" And he was like, "I don't know, kid. Probably fake." Something like being Matt Hardy-ish. Then he was like, "Well, sign my DVD." And he looks at the DVD and he goes over to his personal assistant. Her name might have been Linda or whatever, Amy or...
We'll call her Linda.
Linda? Hey, Linda, look at me standing over Adam here.
Chris Edge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she was like, "Uh-huh."
Yeah.
Like, pandering to him.
I don't think she knew who he was.
Oh yeah. Who
Okay.
doesn't know? Hey, I met Edge in a hotel room.
What was Matt Hardy's thing? Was it this? Version 1?
Yeah, version 1. And
Why was he version 1?
Because he was all about the internet and blogging. He was ahead of the curve. He used to video blog.
Did he?
He used to do this right here. Except to be all like, buffering all the time.
Was Jeff Hardy in charge of doing the
Yeah, probably.
Why he's high on LSD or something?
Oh, man. But no, I met Adam. We went to an independent event. We watched the world's greatest tag team wrestle.
Was that Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas?
Charlie Haas, yeah.
Yeah.
World's greatest tag team versus the Kings of Wrestling.
You know, obviously they're not the world's best tag team if they're doing independent circuit.
World's greatest. Whoa. I am a bigger fan of the independent circuit than I am of WWE.
Yeah?
Sports entertainment and then wrestling. I don't know. I mean, I like it all. But don't get me wrong. Going to independent shows is like way better than going to SmackDown.
Well, you named SmackDown. Who watches SmackDown?
I don't know. It's still in the air, so someone has to watch it.
Maybe they'll just move it to the network since it's so bad.
Shoot. But, yeah, so we saw World's Greatest versus Claudio Castagnoli and Chris Hero, who I really like.
Do you remember Davari?
I remember Davari.
Yeah,
I don't know.
he was wrestling on Portland
I
Wrestling.
don't know if he's good. I don't know
Well,
if
he's
I
on
like
Portland
him.
Wrestling.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
I went up and asked him for an autograph, and he was like $15. I was like, really?
Yeah, so they do.
Yeah. I was like, you suck. Why do I have to pay for your signature?
Did you tell that to him?
Yeah. I asked
Oh,
him that. I was
man.
like, but you sucked.
Oh, man.
Did I ever tell you the story about Roddy Piper yelling at me?
No.
I also had a guy from WCW hit me with a chair almost.
What? But you're not listening to me.
Okay.
I met Edge
Sweet, man.
when he was world champion
Yeah?
at a hotel room, and what was awesome?
That's awkward.
What? No, well, like he was in the lobby. What was awesome about it is he wasn't a dick. He was just like we were like, Adam, and he turned around and was like, "Hey guys, what's up?" And like he shook all our hands,
Yeah?
and he said, "Hey, it's nice seeing you guys. You guys drive safe. I need to go." And he was trying to obviously saying, "You guys aren't the crazy wrestling fans. I need to go because I'm world champion right now.
Yeah.
And once the crazy fans see me, it's over."
And you know they got to carry their title everywhere they go.
I believe it.
Yeah.
They gotta represent.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
I'm not even a champion, and if I had a belt, I'd take it everywhere.
Could you imagine bringing it to the airport?
Oh man, a lot of questions. The NSA would want to know.
Yeah.
Are you carrying any weapons of mass destruction? Right here.
Do you have
right
Do you have
here.
any foreign objects? And
I feel like that was.
is that your like motion for in my pants?
No, that was my motion for me emptying out the bag, like
Oh.
as Hardcore Holly.
Oh yeah.
He did that right,
I don't remember.
or was it Crash Holly?
Remember when Hardcore Holly got thrown in the Mississippi River?
Yeah,
Yeah, I watched that one on the WWE.
by Al Snow, right?
Yeah, in a hardcore match.
God, I love
And
Al Snow.
he pinned him in the water.
Yeah, I love Al Snow.
Yeah. Did you get some head?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I got that. All right, well, this is fun.
Wait, what about my Roddy Piper story? Okay,
Well, this was fun. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll tell it really quickly.
Let's tell this Roddy Piper story.
So wrestling got allowed to be brought back to.
Yeah, I've been trying not to look at the camera. It's really hard.
I have a hair that sticks up.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway,
So Roddy Piper.
sorry.
I mean,
fashion moment
actually,
there.
I'm sorry. I really like Roddy Piper.
Dude, I
He's
love
in my
Roddy.
top 5 men that I would kiss. He wouldn't kiss me,
No, you wouldn't.
but I would kiss him.
Yeah.
Tom Brady's on that list too.
He'd make you kiss his boot.
I would kiss his boot. I would give him a coconut and make him
Kiss
Make
it and
me-
then hit you
yeah.
with the kiss part.
I would
okay,
do that.
So the coconut's involved in my story. So my friend and I, we saw that they were holding a contest thing at a Bally Total Fitness because wrestling was allowed to be brought back to Portland.
Okay.
And
Well, hold on. There was a ban on wrestling in Portland.
yeah, there is a ban on any like boxing type contest, including wrestling.
Okay. Till they changed it to sports entertainment.
No, it was still sports entertainment
That's
when
silly.
it was banned.
Okay.
Anything that's physical was not allowed in arenas.
That's silly.
Only like casinos, and of course, wrestling can't be put inside a casino.
Is that a true story?
Yeah, like casinos were allowed to have it because
Okay.
they're not sanctioned by the city.
Okay.
Anyway, so we went to it, and my friend brought a coconut, and this is like when Piper had first come back to wrestling.
Okay.
So he brought a coconut, and he had Piper sign it. Well, then they had this competition where you gotta like show off something about yourself, like a talent, and then you had to like answer a stupid like health question, and I didn't care about health at the time, so I was like a high school kid. Anyway, so I go in this room with like a bunch of other like meatheads, and they're like, "I'm gonna show off my biceps, I'm gonna show off my squats, and all this stuff," and they look at me, and I'm like, "I'm gonna cut a promo on Piper," and they're like, just don't hit him." It's like, all right. So I go out there, and they ask me. I mean, there's this like Valley employee going, "What's your name?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's great. What's the talent you have? Oh, that's wonderful. Can you show us your talent?" And right as he said that, like ripped the mic out of his hand, and he was like, "That guy on our tour bus today that had the bow tie."
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was like that guy.
Okay.
All like, "Hi, how you doing?"
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I like turned to Piper, who's sitting behind this table, and I walk up to him, and I cut this like sweet promo on him, and I'm just making it up as I go along. He started laughing. He gets up and he rips the mic out of my hand. Thought I was gonna pee myself. And he started like he walked around the table, and he cut this promo back on me.
Who are you?
I'm Jason.
And you cut a promo on Roddy Piper,
cut a promo.
then he ripped the microphone out
And
of
he
your
ripped
hand.
the microphone out of me, and he came back and he did a promo on me. I swear he was gonna hit me, and he ended up giving me a hug.
Do you have a picture of Roddy Piper?
No, because
This is before cell phones.
this is like I don't know, high school.
My gosh.
So he did that, and then they ended up giving the tickets to some other guy. I don't understand why, but then this other guy came up to me and he's like, "Hey, do you want my tickets?" I was like, "Why?" He goes, "I'm getting married that day. Either I get married or I go watch a bunch of dudes wrestle with each other." I was like, "All right, thanks." So I got his tickets. Then I met his wife, at an independent show.
I don't care about the fact that you got tickets anymore because you had Roddy Piper
I did.
cut a promo on you.
And he told me to go to school.
That's
instead of going to wrestling school.
Oh, well, yeah, they'll all tell you that pretty much. That's insane.
Yeah.
Like that's way better than going to WrestleMania.
No, it's not.
Getting microphone ripped out of your hand.
I thought I was gonna die.
If Roddy Piper killed me, I'd die happy.
Okay.
Let's ask Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
Yeah.
How he feels about Roddy Piper.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you know anything about that?
I don't know. I'm getting tired. I don't know that much.
Do you have a better story than Roddy Piper's story?
I almost got taken out by some guy when WCW got turned into WWE.
Oh man.
It was at a house show in Seattle on Super Bowl Sunday.
Uh-huh.
And I was yelling at this guy because I was really involved in like storyline and stuff. And I guess I said the wrong thing. And he went to the back, he grabbed a steel chair, and he swung at me.
What?
Yeah, I hit the ground so fast.
My friend almost got beat up by Sylvain Grenier. Do you remember that guy?
No.
He was like a part of La Resistance. I don't know if it was Sylvain Grenier or Rene Dupree.
Oh.
But one of those guys wanted to beat my friend up at a house show.
Yeah.
Because my friend probably called him something about being homosexual.
Yeah.
Around there. Or that he was a terrible wrestler. One of the other, maybe both.
Yeah.
I did have him on the show, but yeah.
At that same house show that I got the chair swung at me, some guy threw a quarter at Edge in the ring, and Edge had like grabbed this guy's beer from the front row because he was like telling the guy he's like fat and overweight because of all the beer he drinks. This is like back in the Edge and Christian day when they did the pictures and stuff.
That was my favorite thing.
And they were like posing for the crowd, and some guy chucked a quarter towards the ring, and Edge had the cup in his hand, and he turned, and the quarter went bloop right into the beer, and like Edge was like, "Whoa!"
That's amazing.
Yeah, that guy didn't get kicked out.
See, what
because he made it in the cup. I think they rewarded him for making it in the cup.
See, okay, I don't know if I can remember if this is something I made up in my head or if it really happened, but I always like thought that Edge and Christian were gonna wrestle each other, like way past these days, right? And like they got ready in the ring and they're looking at each other and they're about to lock up, but they couldn't do it. So then Edge
like the Rhodes Brothers.
Yeah, so then Edge or Christian rolled out of the ring, got a microphone and said, "You know what? We could wrestle, or for the benefit of those with flash photography,
we could pose for 5 seconds."
Yeah, and I want to say that they did that. Or, I mean, that could just be me fanboying and wishing that they did that.
I think it's fanboying.
But, like, how awesome would that be? I mean, obviously it won't happen now.
Wouldn't it be that awesome?
It would be.
That would be something they would do, like, now.
That would be way freaking awesome. I'm still big on the nostalgia thing.
Back in the day, like, if they did that when they did it, Gangrel would just dump blood on them.
Gangrel.
And then they join the Brood.
The Brood?
Again. The Brood.
Hey, the Brood was scary, man. They come out with fire.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. What happened to K Quick? Is he in the 30 man?
K Quick?
Yeah, Ron Killings.
R-Truth?
R-Truth.
I don't know.
I hope so.
I mean, he lost little Jimmy.
What happened to little Jimmy?
He ran away.
So does he just come out and say what's up?
Yeah.
Is he still like an inspector?
Wait, R-Truth was on Raw because he took on Bray Wyatt.
Oh, so he lost. Does Bray Wyatt still kiss you?
Yeah.
That's phenomenal.
I would get kissed by Bray Wyatt.
I might. He's not Roddy Piper.
Have you seen his twin sister?
He has a twin sister?
He has a twin sister. It looks just like him.
I mean, that's what I assumed. Twin sister.
No, like...
Does she have short hair?
No, she got long hair.
Longer?
I don't know.
More nappy? In dreadlocks?
No.
Mohawks?
Like, nice.
Does she have bangs?
I don't know.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, what? You want to put it on your Match.com profile or something? Oh, no, your OkCupid profile?
I don't have any of those. But anyways, that was the first show. I don't know if it was good. But I'm going to have more friends on here, and we're going to talk about more things. You have anything to say?
I'm tired.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. If you watch this whole thing, that's awesome. If not, that's awesome.
This is 49 minutes of your life that you won't get back. Enjoy.